Charlie Murphy. Darkness. All right. I know what this is because every Alexa in my home was screaming about it. There's so much for using that. You can go right in the trash. Thank you. I bought these on Prime Day because I bought a lot of things on Prime Day, but these took the longest to get here. Western Digital, black SN 750, 1 terabyte NVMe. What's it called? The drives, the little ones that are like pokey. They look like RAM. M2, that's it. I couldn't remember M2. My plan originally was to build two computers. I need a computer that's going to be my main VR computer. So literally, fuck you, budget. And that's just going to be, you know, murder VR. And I was going to make another one for that rolling television because I just need to run 4K 60 with video and web browsing. I want Windows. I don't want to fucking deal with a smart TV. I'm running Plex right now. Works fine with Plex. But I want to run, you know, I want to be able to run my photo editors, and I want to run FooBar with full screen and see through. I want a Windows computer. So I was going to build a small Windows computer to put it on the back of that. I'm like, oh, content. But there are Lenovo, like, pre-made, just like office computers. Not even office, just microcomputers. Little tiny sons of bitches. Like, starting at like $250, all up to like $700, and they're the size of like original PlayStation. They're like the PlayStation 2 Slim. They're just like little fucking things. I don't know who knows about the PlayStation 2 Slim. But I'm gonna try to get a $250 completely built box with Windows 10 installed and a Wi-Fi, and you just plug it into my TV and see if it runs 4K 60. If it runs 4K 60 video and like can run a web browser with like 20 tabs open, then it's fine. That's all I need. I don't know what happened to this box, by the way. The UPS man was here and delivered it, and that was already in place. So that's a fucking mess. So it's definitely bulged here. We've bulged and we've crushed poorly. Actually, it's crushed very well, I should probably say. I'm gonna open the bottom side, and I actually have no idea if, because these are bolts from the same guy, but I don't recognize the name as like someone that said, oh, I'll loan you my thing. So it could be a complete mystery box. Could be something I asked for and completely forgot about. These are all possibilities in Zeos' world. Definitely a hand-packed thing. Did I buy anything on eBay? I'm at a loss. Handcrafted amps to achieve your ideal sound using amps the Corsonus. Corsonus. What? Holy Jesus shit. This has Stax 009s in it. That is not the dent. Oh God. Let's do this very carefully and politely in case I need to send it to UPS for a claim. Hello everyone, I'm Zeos, I'm Steven. Doing this unboxing, I'm going to unpack this as carefully as I can now that the damage has been seen. No wonder I had to sign for these. And I signed for it too. I mean, oh, there's nothing here, thank God. Oh, there's nothing in the crush zone. Like, what happened to this? And also, where do you get this pink egg crate foam? This is the guy I remember who this is now. It just takes a... Here's the thing. If I tell a company like Linsol, hey, I want this, it's here in 3 days. Sometimes faster if it's like an Amazon product and they just tell the warehouse to ship to me. This guy emailed me a couple weeks ago and was like, hey, we met at this. He wanted to try my Stax Energizer. He was at Can Jam. One of the times when you go to Can Jam and you actually meet somebody and it's like, hey, you have an interesting product. I want to review your product. And eventually, like, it's fucking October. the guy gets back to you and says, hey, I got no business. We're not having CanJam. Do you want to review a thing? I'll even loan you the SR009. Doesn't say S. I think this is a new version. I'm going to I'll keep this pack material, but this box is obviously shot, so. Luckily this one, which is heavier, looks okay. So we'll open those in a second. Let's get everything unpacked. So glad I started this with some M2 drives. And I'm going with this dramatic, like 30% kitchen, but 100% island lights. Okay. This makes more sense now, why I'm getting everything. Okay, we have got, are those tubes just sitting right on top? That was, I would pack that differently. No, that's tubes. Oh God. Brave, this man's brave. Very brave. Chewbacca here. Play with that, bat that shit around. I'm gonna deal with this first. I guess this is a way to go. It is a way to go. Wow, that is just a war. What am I doing? Stax Energizers are usually very expensive. I think this one is expensive, but it's also like custom made. I think it's shipped out of California. If I remember the package, unless this came from someplace else. But I really wanted to sit down and play with it when I heard it at CanJam. So I guess the name of it is the Kodachi. Wait, was this a Japanese guy? Taiwanese, Korean, I don't remember. The name is, it's been a while. February was CanJam, right? Yeah, I was at CanJam in New York as coronavirus was sort of like making the news. And I bought hand sanitizer and I lived, so obviously no big deal. This is a very heavy box inside another box that's not suited for the very heaviness of this. I actually still have that. I have to apologize to the guy who sent me the, what is this trying to do? That barely counts as a thing. Yes, I'll repack this so much, like it'll be primo. The head tracking thing that has to be wired to your headphones and wired to the computer, and I'm just like, oh God. Like, yeah, I'd like to review this, and then I realized how much of a pain of an ass it would be, and I still have it. I feel bad. There has been products sent to me that I'm just like, and I just push it to the side and then forget about them. This, I don't know how to attack this. I feel like I should put that foam back on and put this whole thing, I don't know if this is a top. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I don't know how much more is in here. Is that it? Nope. That's right, this is a two-piece. That's what that wire's for. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Okay. This is some heavy shit. Both physically and emotionally. Because this means I get to listen to my Stax. And not just my Stax, SR009 Stax, which are the most expensive Stax. So, yep, I'm never gonna figure that out. We're doomed. Doomed! All right, so let's see. Let me just double check, make sure these are in here. I'm actually not a huge fan of 009 Stax from the bit I've heard them. I've never had them in-house. I've never done a review. Obviously, this will get a review. But something about round Stax doesn't appeal to my sexuality. Okay, this is what is this? It's like just a black bag. Oh God, it's just okay. Okay, we've got like a weird black bag. That's fine. These are backwards. Wow, there's nothing to secure them in here. This is horrible. And I don't know if this is the right case, but I mean, I'll make this better when I send it back. Oh, it'll be so fucking beautiful. The shit will move an inch, not a half an inch. This is the warranty card for the brand of the bag. I'm going to leave that in there in case he needs it. So here's 009 Stax. They've had a rough journey, but they look okay. I think that was from the bag. And these Stax are round, and so they're more like a planar shape. And they still, they are a little bit more comfortable than the box Stax, but still have a huge gap above my head. So I've been saving it for now like 3 years. When I do wallpapers, I have a specific girl wearing 009 Stax that I have to use. Probably for that. Maybe I'll use it for that and the sound demo. But we're not here to... The concern is not those. The owner of this company that sent me these amps is what we're concerned about. And Pasta, I know you're going to have to link it. So I'll try to find a name and a number. Well, I mean Kodachi Plus. Kodachi. And then Corsonus handcrafted amps. So it's probably the Corsonus Kodachi, which, oh my God, they feel so good. What is that? It feels like someone lapped this. Like, you know, in your processor, when you're trying to do, you sand it with infinitely smaller and smaller things. Okay, this is different. Like, this is beautiful metal, but then this is like FU metal. Like, I want to lay my genitals on this and rub it back and forth. I won't on camera, but yeah, this is the power supply. You can see there's a tordial there. Big capacitors there. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff here. I should put this stuff there. So that's the power supply. That sits in the bottom. We have a power button, an analog power button. We've got machined feet. There's the bolt with washers. And I can't believe how smooth that is. And then this, definitely a demo because it's got some dust on it. Hell, he might have only made one of these in the entire world. Look at that heat sink. Oh God, I'm going to vomit. It's so good. That's just like the extraest effort to make a heat sink with the most mass. It's just aluminum with holes drilled through it. And then we have the same lapped smoothness on top. Oh God. Our front has got, there's our Stax plug. We've got a power light. Got a volume knob, looks like a Tonka truck tire. It's ridiculously smooth. It's fast yet smooth. I don't get it. This is the Kodachi Plus. Here's our back. 100% engineered and handmade in USA. I was thinking about a different guy then. You know why this is their sample that they send to people? There's a small divot in the letter A under handmade. They probably can't sell it. I'll give it a nice cleaning. So here's my inputs for the amp. Here's the input for the power supply. He sent me multiple tubes. So I think you guys want to see the tube install. I have the cleaning ladies coming tomorrow. Where do I put this amplifier that they don't eat it? PS Vane Classic Series. These are expensive tubes. These are not cheap tubes. Do we have a model number or a type? The CV181-TII, or T2, I guess, would be Roman numeral 2. Okay. Here's our certification measurements for this particular tube. Are they keyed in any particular way? They shouldn't be. I'm not going to touch, don't touch the tube if you could avoid it. There's one. Excuse me while I'm a little bit extra careful putting this together. Okay. Stay in. Because it is glass and it gets hot. You're not supposed to touch light bulbs either. Well, old school incandescent light bulbs. Okay. So now I've got to take care of this, those, and the power brick. And then you put this atop of this. So that you have just the most absurdly heavy thing. And then we have to connect them together with these, which are keyed to only work one particular way. I don't know why you'd need so many connections top to bottom. Might just be an audiophile thing. Or this was the only cable he could find. Because we've got, what, eight different connections? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. I'll try to do it like that. That tight? I can't tell what's supposed to spin or not. Come on, there we go. Okay. There's our connections. I gotta feed it a balanced source, which means I gotta whip out a balanced DAC. And then I have those stacks and I just brought my L700s. I was listening to my L700s today. And these are tongue sole tubes. I guess you want to try an alternate pair to that. Matched, obviously. So I should keep these with it. But like, I need to put them in like a box. So I got this. I'll let that hit me in the foot. This. And if I'm going to test this, I'm going to test it without the Stax plugged in, probably. That plugged in is so smooth. Holy shit. You know how many Stax things I plugged into that, like, that's like... Jesus. Whatever that connector is, worth it. So there you go, everyone. Probably the most expensive headphone setup I've had for review ever. Oh, my knees. Doo-doo-doo. Bonk. Okay. Thank you for stopping by for this unboxing. You ready, Chewbacca? Let's see if we can continue what we're doing.